I'm
Keith and 7 on a Sunday.
that you act like that's a surprise.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, we're just gonna immediately hop into the duty. Maybe I should have started the duty finder while we were waiting. You know what? Fuck it. Hi, I'm the Amazing Tim the Vampire, and here with me is a nerd.
Keep trying to. Okay.
Anyway, we're playing more Final Fantasy XIV. You know the drill at this point. What the fuck is going on back there?
Don't worry about it.
Fair enough. Anyway, yes, last time we tried to get started on the Neir raids. This time we're gonna try and actually do the Neir raids and actually get a raid running. Raid. Spray the raid everywhere. Kill all the ants and roaches.
I was just running an extermination business.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on anymore?
That's a great question.
Definitely a way to start stream.
Fair for one of these streams of all time, gamers.
Yep, that's about right for when it comes to us. I guess I can't platform. Anyway, you're gonna say something like a moment before we start stream. So what are you gonna talk about? Because we don't got.
So I started a new Dungeons and Dragons campaign today.
Yay!
I'm playing a rogue. Oh boy.
Imagine if we actually played Dungeons and Dragons on B's channel.
Imagine doing that.
Imagine it not.
Anyways.
Week because something happens.
Oh boy. Well, this something was her birthday.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know, there's always something that leads to it getting canceled because, you know, life. The world can't let us fucking play Dungeons and Dragons. Can't.
It'd be like that.
I just want the funny bard to do funny bard things like commit war crimes. Let's face it, Olivier would commit a war crime.
Depending on the party composition, we had enough casters already, but like my second pick was a sorcerer, and I was just going to make his personality TM Opera O from Uma Musume.
Could have done. You could have become Lloyd Banning. Are you gonna become? Are you just becoming Joshua? You're a rogue after all. Just become Joshua.
You know what? You're so right.
All you gotta do is run away from home. All you gotta do is.
Oh, he kind of did do that. That's fair.
All you gotta do is remember that you're an assassin and then run away and get chased by a brown-haired girl.
Easy.
Easy peasy. A brown-haired tomboy, which we all know you'd enjoy.
Don't worry about it.
No, I think I will worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Apparently there's a side quest.
Why are you worrying about it?
I need to figure out which one it is, because I don't remember. I remember seeing something about it. But there's a side quest, apparently, that where you meet the character you meet in the side quest is very obviously a reflection of Harshaphant.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. There's a lot of times where the side quests actually do have interesting little things. For example, just jumping way ahead, but in Endwalker, there's a side quest where you meet Papalymo's parents.
Oh man.
And they even mention him and they thank you for being, you know, such a good friend for him. Thank you for being there. I was like, okay, that was yeah, I mean,
It does hurt.
I did it off screen, but there's an entire side quest line that gets you, that deals with Harshaphant after Heaven's Ward and deals with like the people mourning him and stuff. And it gets you an emote that is like his little pose he does. It's not this, but I do have this emote now. I don't know where I even got that one. I'm not gonna lie. I have so many emotes, I don't remember where I get some. Which emote is it? There's so many of them. I have so many emotes. Which one is it?
So many emotes, so little time.
His little thing he did sometimes.
Oh.
His little like, ah, yes. smile better suits a hero. Let's hope we can actually get a fucking raid tonight. It's Copied Factory. Like, here's the thing. After Copied Factory, I have a feeling we'll get them a bit quicker, especially the final one. But no one liked Copied Factory, fun fact. And it's for a reason. Copied Factory is kind of obnoxious. I mean, all the Neir raids are kind of long in the tooth at a point, but it's just like, Copied Factory just drives people nuts. Oh yeah, I'm level 100. Kind of forgot that for a minute. I can buy level 100 here. By the way, this is what the this is what the Shadowbringer weapon. This is the fairy lance.
Ooh.
This is the Hades lance.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I just kind of want that. Which one's this? This is lance for a boss we haven't fought yet. And I'm assuming this is much the same. Yep. And I'll give this the same rating. Yep. Those are just things we haven't fought yet. That's the Emerald, Ruby, and Diamond weapons, which are part of a trial. So like they're part of boss fight side quests. Wait, is there no? I just realized that means there's no. Yeah, there is. Oh wait, I don't think there's weapons for that. No, there are. Aren't there? Maybe. Perhaps. I can check. I should think there might just not be special like glowy weapons for it. I think I was like, is there not weapons for? Could have sworn, but I'm almost certain there are weapons for that fight. That other fight, the remaining boss fight, because there's still one more main story boss fight we've yet to do in Oh well, we can't even check it yet because we haven't fought it yet. I guess. Yeah, it would be. Yeah. I'm insanely stupid. Ignore me. Yeah, because there's one boss fight we haven't done in the main story yet, but that's post Shadowbringers.
Ah, fair enough.
And it is my favorite fight in this game and has my favorite song in this game, so it is a fight I have hinted at heavily. I've talked a lot about how much I love fucking music during it.
Fair enough.
I'm running on your fucking counters, bitches. Hey, look. Oh, I didn't know Alphino was over.
Oh, hello there, Alphino. Akina, when did you come back to the first? I trust Tataru and the others are well?
What? Why are you...
Is that it?
Okay, there we go. I just kept canceling the action for some reason.
For myself, I decided to stay here for a time, and have been doing what I can to help Yulmur just in the aftermath of Orthry's tyranny. And in the spare moments I've had, I managed to finish that painting for Lord and Lady Chai. Considering all they've done, and all that lies ahead, it seemed a suitable gesture.
I didn't even know that they were over here.
Aw, nice.
I bet you that means... there it is. No, not that one. Probably, if I go to the inn at Journey's Head, I betcha. If Alphino's there, there's a strong possibility. She is. Akina, no one told me you were back. Well, never mind that. You should try speaking with Halric. I've come to believe that some miracles simply require an infinite amount of stubbornness. That goes for the case of Halric's, and I'm hoping for Grabu's as well. Little hint to what's to come for her story arc come post Shadowbringers. But we may be trying to find a way to make a miracle happen. And does that mean over in Slitherborough, I guess, would probably be where... Yeah, I didn't know that you could go around and find... Like, I knew that there were times where you could talk with your companions outside of the main story. I just didn't expect them to be all over the place.
Fair enough.
Alright, so here's your Stola. Here's passing me the truth of Emerset's words of that fateful day that confronted the will. It's a troubling man to be sure, but remember, it's not a burden you must bear alone. Okay. Again, hints to stuff to come. I'll assume Ilmeng is where... I'll assume this is where, actually, Erdoganji might not be here because of his involvement with, oh, there's a good chance still. I was gonna say he might not be here with the Pixies, given his involvement in, what you call it? What's that raid series we did? Eden. On my main, I recently finished the, speaking of, you know, the fairies, I recently finished the Fae's, Allied Society quest.
Nice.
And I also finished the Dwarves, which means the only thing I have left is, in Ratika Greatwood, there's an Allied Society there. And after I finish that, I'll have all the Shadowbringer ones done, but the thing is, I'm gonna wait to move, because I've been using, starting with Shadowbringers, so before Shadowbringers, Allied Society was either like a combat job, or it was a crafting job. Starting with Shadowbringers, there's typically, it looks like it's always 3. 1 combat, 1 crafters, 1 gatherers. And, so that's the quickest way to level crafting and gathering, is doing your daily, Allied Society for whatever, you know, that current, like, level, era is. So, for example, I'll be moving on to the Endwalker stuff once I get all my crafters and gatherers to level, 80. And then, level 100 is Dawn's and stuff. That's nice.
Fair enough.
And eventually I'll be all cut up on my main on Allied Society stuff. God, anytime I hear this song, this is Wayward Daughter. Anytime I hear this song, I'm like, God damn. She did not deserve all that. Tsuyu is not, like, the thing is, once you realize that Tsuyu was really just, you know, Tsuyu was very much just, she was abused her whole life by those in power, so when she was given that power, she, you know, abused said power. It's like, it doesn't make her actions good, but it's like, yeah, she kind of makes sense why she would be this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And genuinely, once she was shown, you know, genuine love and affection, she became a better person.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only place I can measure. And I don't know where things are. I know where Reen is. Reen's probably in, Reen and Gaia are probably chilling in Nord Squaw. I am shocked we are not getting anyone for... I know it's late, but still, if we can get at least someone. Maybe they're not. Actually get I'm looking forward to the fact that soon enough I'll be able to do, like, I could wear this with Dragoon come the next update.
Ooh, fair enough.
Because gear is being unrestricted for glamours. So effectively, you can glam anything with anything. It's even level restrictions apparently aren't gonna apply anymore.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so like you can have a piece of level 1 gear look like a piece of level 90 gear.
Fair enough.
Yeah, which again I am looking forward to. It's gonna be nice just to have all gear open to you and have the ability to make your glamour what you want. The only thing that's still going to be restricted is obviously weapons because of animations.
Right, fair enough.
There's nothing they can do about that. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have a katana with the Dragoon animations. It just doesn't work. So, yeah, that makes sense. I am looking forward to it though, because it'll be nice to have just whatever, you know, I want with whatever I want.
Fair enough.
Stream is just gonna be us wandering around and talking, isn't it? Because just kind of let's wait till we get a fucking raid.
Yep.
I would love to actually do the Coffee Factory, please.
Keith and Seven wait for a raid for 2 hours and then end stream. Disappointed once again.
It's so funny that I have level 100 Dragoon. Next level 100 is probably going to be Ninja, because that's what I've been playing. That's what I do PvP with now, whenever I am doing PvP. I haven't done PvP since I, you know, got the armor reward.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm about to have to do it again, come right after I get back from Anime Frontier, actually. Because it, that's when Witch Call It goes live. That's when the new update goes live. New update is right after I get back. Luckily, you know, the update won't interfere with stream because updates are on Tuesdays. Well, updates are... The night it goes down is Tuesday. The update goes live on Wednesday.
Fair enough.
I pray I don't work that Wednesday. If not, if so... Oh, I might just pull Charlie.
Oh man, I'm sick today. Didn't Pim tell you?
Yeah, except I can see that you're playing.
Yeah, he did tell me that, but, you know, it's funny because, I can see you playing Final Fantasy XIV right now on Steam.
Oh. God, that episode looks hilarious.
God.
It's airing in like 5 minutes.
Oh, true.
Too bad I don't, well, I mean, I have access to, like, live TV, I just don't use it. It's like,
You know what's funny?
What?
You know what's funny? If Charlie said that he was just going to stay home in order to play the video game, Mr. Boss probably would have just let him.
Yeah. By the way, something I learned recently about the Brazil episode, you know that scene where they call Mr. Boss?
Yeah.
That was genuinely, like, done unprompted. Like, the voice actor was in the studio and all that, but they told him, hey, go, you know, go take a break, go take a walk, and he did. And then, they genuinely just, in the booth, called him.
So they just recorded it from their phone into...
Effectively, yeah.
Oh my god, that's actually amazing.
They're talking, apparently it's mentioned in the, their audio commentary. They're like,
Wait, that's so funny.
which is why you can tell at first, like, he's not really in character fully, and you can hear the moment, like, when you know that, you can hear the moment he locks in as Mr. Boss.
He's like, oh wait, I get it.
Yeah, like, you can hear the moment he locks in. But, again, It's
so funny.
Because that means everything he said was like that entire thing was just improv.
Right?
It makes me wonder how much of that episode is just like scripted and how much of that episode is just the actors just going, like genuinely just like trying to find something to say. Also, I love the fact that they referenced that in the Mother Nature episode. It's like, is this gonna be a genuine vacation or is this gonna be like the Brazil thing? Also, yeah.
And I got Super Monkey Ball for the Nintendo GameCube.
Oh, I love Super Monkey Ball.
Dude, you love Super Monkey Ball? Pim, bro, I knew I liked you, man. The rotoscope is so funny.
Have you seen that they uploaded like the reference?
Oh yeah, the reference. I've seen so many edits of the rotoscope just adding impact frames.
So funny.
I've seen a version of the rotoscope, but like they removed Pim's shirt for some reason, and then added like slapping sounds, so it feels like Mr. Boss is actually hugging him without his shirt on.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Speaking of slapping sounds, that makes me think of the whiplash sound that is in every episode of Johnny Test like 30 times. I saw this thing on TikTok recently. So this guy who's like the worst superheroes to fight, and one of them was Johnny Test. It's like, that's fair.
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
The first one of his I saw was Ben 10. It's like, fair enough, because further reminder, Ben doesn't have a no-kill code.
He just decides not to.
Yeah, Ben doesn't kill, but if he wants to, it's not like he has a problem doing it. It's just that generally he's not going to, but
Look, there is no way that he didn't expect launching the Big Bang into that guy's chest to just immediately kill him. There is no way that he expected that to not happen.
yeah, Ben doesn't really care if he kills someone. He just kind of does what he do.
Like, sure, it didn't kill him, but arguably the fate that he has is worse, and there's no way that he expected that to happen. He just straight up wanted him to die.
Other ones with Ben where it's like the villain like corners Ben and it's like one of my favorites was one that's like, yeah, I've kidnapped your grandpa, and Ben's like, oh, so you really want to go? I was like, what?
Hey, yo, chill out.
Well, the one who's like, yeah, you got hands? Yeah, I got hands. You got 4 of them? And then the next one he did was Danny Phantom. He did a couple of Danny Phantom.
That's fair.
Again, Danny Phantom. Again, it's like, Danny Phantom, it's like, yeah, no, I'm good.
He was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine.
Yeah, it's separated from his ghost self. Ah, so what'd you do with the ghost self? The ghost? Yeah, the ghost him? What'd you do? It's like...
Was I supposed to do something?
Yeah, that's what it was. It's like, you made the problem worse. Danny is what keeps the ghost self from actually wrecking shit. And then the newest one I saw was Johnny Test, which again, it's like, you're fucked at that point. Bro's got, not only does Bro canonically just have superpowers, like, let's not forget that he just canonically has superpowers. Because
he does.
They gave him superpowers. But he also has, access to the rest of the lab. And the rest of the various very unethical tools that Susan and Neir Test have created.
Johnny Test could solo JJK, I think.
Yeah, he could. Like, I just love how unethical, science-wise, those two. It's like, Jesus Christ. I think they could do something, more ethical with their science. Why are you two like... And I also, just casually, stalk their neighbor, but don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm pretty sure...
Hey, Johnny. Hey, 2 girls that I've never met in my life. Thank you, Gil.
You know, maybe he does know them, but just doesn't want to give them attention because, again, they're kind of stalking him.
Yeah, but he likes Johnny.
Yeah.
Honestly, fair enough, Gil. I agree.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, there's two.
Maybe that's the subtle way of trying to tell them that he's not interested.
You know,
As subtle as a brick can be, but you know.
I mean, to be fair, there's a reason he's not interested, and it's not just because they're stalking him.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's face it. Dude's not interested in any girl.
Shout out to my goat Bling Bling Boy.
The Bling Bling Boy. Yeah, that's the thing. Bling Bling Boy does exactly what they do to Gil, and then he's like, oh, he's the villain because he's doing it to them. It's like, yeah, but what are they doing to Gil? It's like, this is what they do to Gil. How is this not a problem when they do it? It's like when you realize that, it's like, well, damn. Also, like that Bling Bling Boy was an anti-hero at most. Because there's times where he was on their side.
Right?
There's plenty of times where he fought alongside Johnny.
Mm-hmm. Like what? Like whenever I remember there was one part of the. I remember there was one episode where Johnny was trying to learn manners from Bling Bling Boy's butler, in return for like a free video game. And after the butler literally gave up, Bling Bling was like, free video game is a free video game, and just gave him a bunch of like miscellaneous gadgets in order to fake being fancy.
I love that show. So that's, like, I don't love that show. The show is bad, but I love some of the goofy things in that show. Like,
It's such a there's some good bits in that show.
It's just also, why are you two police officers?
I blow up Malaysia.
And we will not go any further into detail.
I mean, they didn't.
Yeah, I'm like, I would like to know what the fuck led to that. I've been getting a bunch of Men in Black clips on my TikTok timeline, and it makes me kind of want to rewatch those movies.
Fair enough.
Just because a black man's driving a nice car doesn't mean he's stolen. Well, so this one, not because I'm black. Such a good line. Oh my god. Remember Darth Vegan?
I do remember Darth Vegan.
What the fuck was that about?
I have no clue, dude.
Remember Dark Laser? He had Flipsy. God, what stupid, like, I like the later seasons of Fair Appearance tried to do like episodes where all of like Timmy's villains were actually had like a secret club of hating Timmy. It was so stupid.
Yeah.
That's
Not the bro, not the freaking Sinister Six.
I mean, that's effectively what it was. It was Vicky, Darth Laser, Crocker. I think Boot was part of it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I do remember that.
It all was. Which is so dumb. It's not a group that should be, meeting
Right.
for any reason. No, I do love Darth Laser.
Darth Laser is so funny, dude.
He had the fucking Flipsy or whatever it was. You wanna know what's funny? They did something similar in the earlier seasons, much better, with all of Timmy's unwished wishes.
I do remember this.
Yeah, and that was actually a good group that hated Timmy. And then Timmy gave them like an island with a bunch of clones of himself that they could abuse, and that solved that problem. Which was such a funny solution. I mean, you know, disturbing solution, funny solution.
It's a little silly.
God, we're 30 minutes in and we have yet to even fucking get a food.
Oh my god, we are at 30 minutes in. Holy.
We'll get it eventually.
One day we'll get to it.
I'll get copy back. I apparently have never been over here.
No, huh.
You know, might as well fill up this fucking map. Fuck it. I ain't doing shit all else other than waiting. God, what other shit was there? Some shows and stuff like that. What are some other heroes you could think of that you would not want to fight? Like, you know, like obviously you don't want to be fight like more so than like Superman, because like Superman and something are gonna pull their punches. What's a hero you wouldn't want to fight because you know that's like, yeah, I'm fucked. A hero who just don't give a shit effectively. Will just fuck you up.
Let's see.
You know what? Teen Titans Robin.
You're so right.
Remember when bro fucking dive bomb need the dude?
I do remember that. Moon Knight, probably.
Yeah, no, Moon Knight as well. Wouldn't want to fucking fight Moon Knight.
That guy has... He doesn't have a death wish, but he doesn't mind dying.
I'm sorry. I just can't with sometimes I just think about that. Just Robin just dive bombing the dude. Like, what the fuck, Robin?
I don't read comics, but I do distinctly remember that Taskmaster makes a point to not fight Moon Knight
Yeah.
because the one and only time he did take a job against Moon Knight, that guy flew a plane into the building he was in.
Exactly. Moon Knight just will do shit. Like, that's the thing. With Moon Knight, there's like a 30% chance, you know, nothing wrong, but then it's like it's a 70% chance he's just gonna do some weird shit.
Like, again, he doesn't have a death wish, but he just doesn't mind dying.
She's like, yeah, no, bro's just gonna do shit. Casually doing shit and still surviving.
I don't even think he has regenerative powers. I think he just decides to tank a stabbing.
Yep. Again, Moon Knight's a bit silly like that.
Like, I mean, Wolverine does that, and it makes sense. He can just heal from it. Moon Knight does it. Like, what's your damage, dude? Chill out.
Like, look, the second you stab someone and they keep charging, that's when you just like, okay, yeah, I'm good.
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
Hey, dude.
that dude has nothing to lose. He can, you know what? I'm out. I'm good. I've had enough. It's just love. Just
flying a plane into somebody is just that's an absurd amount of force for the guy whose whole gimmick is that he just copies you. Like,
I just like to imagine Moon Knight's like, copy this.
Like, he's not like Spider-Man where he's superhuman. No, he just has a perfect memory for combat skills.
Bro really said copy
He's not
this.
gonna fight a plane.
Why do I hear a holy shit? So Moon Knight flew a plane into a building. Can't believe.
I remember the speech bubble even going like, "Yeah, that's my own personal 9/11." Like, that's crazy.
That's my own personal 9/11 as well.
Like, holy.
Don't blame him. So yeah, don't want to fight Moon Knight. The second you fight Ben, it's like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm going home.
There's just a myriad of ways your day could be ruined there.
Bro don't give a shit. Bro actually actively just don't give a shit. Like, he's going to fuck you up. Never forget when he threw,
You could get creative with it.
Like, whatever the guy's name was, the time-traveling villain around in the, like, abandoned city, and just proceeded to throw him around for like a few minutes, throwing him through buildings, and dude, after Ben was done, had the nerve to go, ugh, and then Ben's like, you want more? It's like, Ben, you shattered
I don't think he
every
does.
bone in his body. It's not that he wants more, it's that he's in pain.
Chill out, bro. Calm down.
Ben has no chill, that's the problem. Ben never chills.
Jesus.
I would love like a reboot, like a good reboot of Ben 10.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Like done by Man of Action and all of that.
Yeah, I know that there's like fan projects that like 5 years later,
Yeah.
that even have like, I'm pretty sure 5 years later even got like Yuri Lowenthal to voice him in a couple of scenes,
Oh dang.
in a couple of things. So that's about as official as we can get, I think,
Yeah.
at this point.
You know, I'm not the biggest fan. Like, I get why people don't like Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, but I think those are much better than Omniverse. I don't like loathe.
That's fair.
I don't like loathe Omniverse. I just don't like all the retcons it did.
That's fair.
Because Omniverse just kind of retconned a lot of shit that people didn't like in Alien Force and Ultimate Alien instead of, you know, working with what they didn't like and making something better.
I think it has the funniest way that the funniest explanation possible for a retcon ever, though, which is just that Alien X's species is just constantly altering the universe in like different minute ways,
Yeah.
which also explains the art style shift, which is, I just think that's really funny.
God, that is one thing I will agree on. I hate the art style of Omniverse.
That's fair.
I love the art style of the original, and I love the art style. Like, that is one criticism I never get. People talk about not liking the art style of Omniverse, like Omniverse and Ultimate, or not Omniverse, Alien Force and Ultimate Alien. I love that art style. I will admit.
Oh, absolutely.
I will admit some of the lighting isn't, like the shading and stuff isn't the best. There's some scenes that are way too fucking dark. But
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I do like the art style itself.
Oh, for sure. Especially for like so much stuff takes place just at night.
Yeah.
And then the lighting is just not great for it.
Yeah. And I do like the idea of us getting an older Ben. I like an older, more experienced Ben, you know, because that's an interesting thing to do. We've had our adventures with Kid Ben and all of that. So the things I'd want from a potential reboot, let's say we start back with Kid Ben from the beginning of him discovering the Omnitrix. First off, do not do what Omniverse did. I do not like what Omniverse did with the Omnitrix and how they like made a time loop effectively. Have it be that Ben you can keep it be that, you know, the Omnitrix was intended for Max, because I'm fine with that, and then Ben picked it up. Because I love that concept of Ben was never meant to have the Omnitrix, but the Omnitrix was meant for Ben, in a way. Like, only he could do the things he did with it, but it wasn't meant to end up in his hands. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Because remember, Omniverse changed that it was meant for Max, and they were like, well, actually, it was always meant for Ben. They fired out the rocket the way they did, and it was intended, they time traveled, and it's like, I don't like that. That makes it feel less special that Ben did all of this and that he became this hero because he was always meant to. The idea that the original presented was Ben was never meant to be this hero, it was the choices he made that made him the hero.
Right.
Because that's ultimately what the TV movie, the big TV movie, when the Omnitrix is about to explode, that's ultimately what that was about. And that's a lot of what Alien Force was too. Ben was never meant to be a hero. It was that he chose to be one. He made his choice to use this power to help people.
Right.
which I love.
Mm-hmm.
After that, so there's that. First off, don't change that. Second off, have better progression of character. And by that I mean there's a lot of episodes where Ben learns the same lesson in the original run. Have those lessons kind of stick with Ben over time. Because there's a couple
Fair
of
enough.
them that do in the original run, but like, for example, he learns the whole idea of responsibility like 30 times in the original run. I'm not saying you can't have Ben be irresponsible with the Omnitrix. It makes sense he would. He's a 10-year-old given all this power. He's going to be irresponsible with it from time to time. But have it make sense in the sense of what he's learned and what he's gone through, effectively. Like, for example, I think a good example is the baseball episode towards the end of the original run. That episode makes no sense in the context of where it is, because by that point, it doesn't feel like Ben would be acting like that anymore.
Right.
Given all the stuff he's gone through by that point. Like, there should have been a major character shift after the... Race Against Time or whatever. No, not Race Against Time. There should have been a major character shift after the Omnitrix self-destruct in Season 3. When it was like about self-destruct and all that. There should have been a lot of major character shifting because that...
Yeah, where he first meets Azimuth.
Yeah, because I think that would change a lot of, how he acts and stuff. That being said, that's one thing. Second off, make things make a bit more sense in terms of how they're presented. And what I mean by that, again, is take, for example, the Sea Monster episode. That episode's always bugged the shit out of me.
What do you mean that what do you mean that Grandpa doesn't believe in a friggin' sea monster?
Yeah, and like some people say, well, he's just trying to, hide the fact that he knows what alien, but it's like, that doesn't make sense for him to be dealing with Ben at that point in time, because Ben can turn into aliens. So him saying sea monsters don't exist, like, that's a dumbass thing to say to your child who can turn into a sea monster, or your grandchild who turns into a sea monster. Like, you can still have it be that he doesn't, want Ben hanging around because the guy's crazy. He's like, yeah, that guy's dangerous, and even if he's, because that's what kind of gets to be later in the episode, where it's like, even if he's right, he's still crazy. But don't just have it be that he doesn't believe Ben. What good, y'all? What the hell are you talking about? We're talking about Ben 10 and a potential reboot.
Trent, how's it going, buddy?
Hi, Trent. Yeah, we're talking about Ben 10 and a potential reboot while we wait for we've been here almost an hour and still haven't gotten Copied Factory. I may have, God, if I have to do fucking Copied Factory off screen, because I just can't get a raid for it this late at night. Because if I don't get it this time, then I'll try to just do it on my own time. I know that means we'll miss out on a dungeon, but that's fine. The important part of this is the storyline. The watching me do Copied Factory isn't watching me not do Copied Factory isn't, because we should be able to get the other ones easier. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. So there's that. Make certain things make more sense in the sense of like the sea monster stuff. If you want to do that again. That is a thing that certifiably exists. Well, see, here's the thing. I love Ben 10, and there's the reason we're talking about this is like, what would I want from a potential reboot? So those are the three. I'd say those are the three biggest things. What about you? Anything you particularly could think of that you'd want in a reboot?
Let's see. I feel I really like the concept of Ultimate Aliens. I feel like they weren't expanded upon. I feel like they could have done more with it. But other than that, I think that you hit all the you hit most of what I was thinking.
So you'd want when they got to Ultimate Alien in the reboot, you'd want an expanded Ultimate Alien.
Basically.
You'd want an expanded Ultimatrix. That'd be cool.
Yeah, for sure. I also feel like there's a lot of aliens that in stuff like Omniverse and the like that just kind of overlap in powers. a lot of the time. Like, why use like, I don't know, what's his name, fast track instead of like accelerate when he's already there, etc. etc.
Yeah, differentiate the powers a bit more.
Right.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, and I thought of something else. Do the -10 again. You know, the villain team, but make it
for sure.
more. Put better villains in it and have them be something that appears again. I've thought about this, you know, since the last time I mentioned it. I don't think Vilgax should be a part of it because it doesn't make sense. Because it doesn't work that Vilgax being a part of a team like that.
Yeah.
like
He's an ultimate big bad. He should just be like a threat all on his own.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like originally I said, oh, do Vilgax, but no, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, like, because, I mean, there were some good ones. There was Charmcaster in there.
Yeah.
Which I can agree with. Charmcaster would obviously be there. And in fact, I think she should be the lead, effectively. The Doc Ock of, you know, -10. Because I feel that out of any of them, she makes the most sense to lead a team like that. Either that or in the early, if you want it, another way you could do it, you know, since we're talking potential reboot, have, you know, when he's a kid, you know, in the reboot, prior to like if you want to do another time skip and then have him be an adult later on, when he's a kid, have it be Kevin who leads it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know, when they bring Kevin over to their side, Charmcaster's like, okay, well now I'm in charge.
Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be that's a cool version of it.
I could see Kevin getting together a bunch of people who don't like Ben. Yeah, so Charmcaster, obviously, you know, Kevin for the original. And then, you know, do things like Animo's a good choice, because Animo's pretty reoccurring and a pretty good villain.
Right.
I think they need to do, what they should do, is expand upon that biker lady who gets infected by Vilgax's machine. Have her, you know, after she breaks away from, like, you have her first appearance, she's under control of Vilgax, and then after Ben uses upgrade and fights her, because of what Ben did, it breaks that control, but she still has the powers, and she gets out, you know, she's out doing her thing, and they encounter her a couple more times, and then she can, you know, expand upon her character, and she can be part of that, because that, I think, does good for covering the alien threat, you know, because now we've got because then we got Kevin for the kind of mirror to Ben. You know, the other side of Ben. We've got the magic element with Charmcaster. We got the human element with Animo. And we got the alien element with the robot lady.
Yes.
And then bring in 6-6. You know, from the assassin, the assassins, because you could make, you know, the assassins a bigger thing that are targeting Ben, because Vilgax places the bounty on Ben, and then, you know, the assassins are constantly on his tail. And you could make 6-6 be one of the ones, like, you know, are kind of like a Boba Fett-esque. Because it feels like that's what they wanted to do, was make 6-6 kind of this Boba Fett-esque, especially in the later seasons, but continuously failed to do anything with him.
Yeah.
So I think continuing to make him this Boba Fett-esque threat, you know, this guy who has all these crazy-ass weaponry, and shit, and just slowly becomes more of a threat. Make him like a Taskmaster-esque Boba Fett. Could you imagine how badass that would be for...
That would be cool.
Yeah. That would be the sickest shit, and that's what I think 6-6 should become. Because it works within his character. So, you know, there's five already. Don't bring the clowns in, for the love of God. Those guys are useless. Ooh, Ghost Freak. You know, have after, like, post getting out of the Omnitrix, Ghost Freak. Join in. Rather than having him be back in the Omnitrix, he's still out of the Omnitrix and he joins in.
Right.
Or, you know...
And then have it be like a whole thing of like, like it takes a long time before Ben can even like get him back into the Omnitrix.
Yeah. Rather than having it be, you know, because what they did with him originally had, you know, he got out of the Omnitrix, they beat him that episode, and then the next time he appears, he's back. They get him back in the Omnitrix. Have it be a long time before Ben gets him back in the Omnitrix, and then you can even further expand upon that idea that even once Ghost Freak is back, because they didn't do a lot with this, but I like the idea they had with once Ghost Freak was back, Ben was scared to use Ghost Freak given what happened.
Oh, absolutely.
So they could expand upon that idea, including like they don't have him use Ghost Freak for the rest of the time when he's a kid, and then, you know, the aliens swap a bit once he, you know, gets the new, once he becomes older and the new Omnitrix, like the Omnitrix upgrades itself. And then, you know, it goes a while without seeing it, and he kind of lets, you know, Ghost Freak kind of slipped his mind, and then one time when he's, you know, about to go alien, Ghost Freak shows up, and it kind of triggers that response, and it furthers the idea that he is still scared to use Ghost Freak given what happened. That would be an interesting way to play the Ghost Freak arc. Because then you could have that be a whole thing where they need something like Ghost Freak, and Ben has to overcome that fear of, you know, losing control of Ghost Freak again.
For sure.
And has to kind of battle with that idea. We've named 7 so far for the -10. Can't think of the final 3. There's probably some good villains in there, though. There's still definitely some. Ooh, you could have one of them be the leader of the Forever Knights.
Fuck, I freaking forgot about the Forever Knights. How'd I do that?
Yeah, the Forever Knights are a pretty big deal. In fact, that's something else I would want expanded upon. I mean, I feel like the Forever Knights were always the most interesting villain outside of Vilgax. And the thing is, you bring in the Forever Knights, they could also be the leader, technically, of the -10.
Right.
They're also another perfect example of another leader for the -10, because they understand all this shit. They have all this shit down.
Yeah,
So
it's they're effectively like the Earth Force the Earth Force that is against the Plumbers.
Yeah.
In that they understand everything about aliens, but they explicitly do not like said aliens.
Yeah. They're racist.
They're racist.
Yeah, and then, you know, that also ups the threat of the -10 because they have this huge backing and huge power source of Forever Knights. And then, you know, I think if you're gonna do a -10, you should have it be post Ben on just like Ben figuring out Master Control and having good control of Master Control. Because you could do Kid Ben by the end figuring out Master Control. And then,
right,
you know,
for sure.
Because remember, he does do it in the original.
He does, he does
briefly.
have it for a bit.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, like Azimuth, like gives him Master Control, right?
Well, no.
Or does he?
In the original run, in the original series, Ben kind of fidgeting with the Omnitrix uncovers Master Control.
Yeah, that's right.
He has to like reset the Omnitrix to trick Kevin and Vilgax, trapping him in the Phantom Zone. Or not the Phantom Zone. That's Superman.
The Null Void.
Yeah, the Null Void.
Yeah.
So the Phantom Zone. Yeah, the Null Void. And you know, they could have it be that he uncovers it again. He figures out how to do it again post Omnitrix nearly self-destructing. Again, Azimuth says, you know, the whole, wouldn't that be better to find out for yourself? And Ben does eventually figure it out for himself. While still a kid, he does end up figuring out, oh, that's how you do that. And then I talk about Ben 10 if I knew fucking anything about Ben 10, but yeah, me and Keith are pretty big Ben 10 nerds, I feel. I loved Ben 10, alright?
Yeah.
But yeah, you get that, and then, you know, you obviously, once he has, you know, that, you up the ante on the villains as well. You make the villains be a shit ton more threatening, because, you know, they've been around for a while and are kind of getting used to Ben's tricks. And then obviously by that point you retire villains like the clowns, because they're just useless.
Yeah, they.
Why? What was their hard on? Like, because they made the clowns come back a few times, and they were never threatening. Did they also come back in Alien Force at one point? And
They came back in Omnitrix too, dude.
Yeah, they did. What was their hard on for the fucking clown group? Because remember, the whole thing with them, they weren't even all clowns. Only one of them was. And, like, the whole thing was Ben was scared of clowns. But once he got over that fear, they were really nothing. They never accomplished anything. They couldn't do anything. They sucked at fighting Ben. Ben ran circles around them.
Dude, Bozo the Clown got traumatized not once, but twice.
Let's remember that Ben was beating their ass with fucking Wild Mutt. Arguably one of his weakest aliens.
Effectively, he beat them up with like what is effectively a lion.
Yeah.
Which
like,
I mean, a lion is scary, but like it's compared to the stuff that's in the Omnitrix.
yeah, like compared to the rest of the shit, Wild Mutt's pretty low on the scale of threat meter. Like you got, you know, Upgrade able to mess with any technology, Ghost Freak able to possess people's bodies and phase through walls. You remember what they was saying about what 1 million lions could do? Yeah, this is one lion.
Okay, but this is one lion.
Yeah, and honestly, Wild Mutt is less lion and more wolf dog-esque, more canine than lion.
Yeah.
I feel. So it makes it even less threatening.
That dog is blind.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Wild Mutt just to me has always been one of Ben's weakest. And now, don't get me wrong, I love Wild Mutt, but like comparatively, not really much to work with there. He was still schooling those idiots till Bozo showed up and, you know, scared him.
And then after using Ghost Freak, he got the Bozo too. It's not that hard.
Yeah, once he got over his fear of clouds, again, those guys were just kind of bitches. So there's that. And then, you know, after that you get what? I would say also retire after he gets Master Control. Well, no, actually, you keep the Hypnotist after he gets Master Control. Have the Hypnotist appear a few more times because I actually kind of like him. It wasn't
That's
much.
fair.
It wasn't much, but he is definitely a credible threat, given that he's a mental threat and he's harder to compete against.
For sure.
Keep Animo because Animo is one of my favorites, and again, he's actually pretty damn powerful when you remember.
That guy's first plot was to bring back the dinosaurs. That's based as hell.
And, like, remember, Animo, like we all like I know Animo gets shit on sometimes. Animo's one of the more credible villains because remember, Animo actually captured Ben at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And even reverse engineered shit from the Omnitrix at certain points. Animo
Like, dang.
Yeah, Animo was definitely fucking shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, you have, you know, his
That's
main
that's the strongest jobber in the Ben 10 universe, dude.
Exactly. Like, but at that point, you have people like fucking Kevin and Charmcaster become regulars because Ben can swap between aliens at will once he has Master Control. So now he has to, you know, you make him regularly contend with things like Charmcaster, who is a fuck ton more powerful than fucking Bozo the Clown. Just wants to turn people into dinosaurs because he could canonically just think it would be really fucking cool.
Yeah, I love that guy. I love the fact that Marvel just has multiple characters who are just trying to turn people into dinosaurs. Like, we all know, like, that one Sauron panel. He was working with another guy whose entire backstory was that he was a SHIELD scientist who saw what happened to Kurt Connors and then said, I can do better, before injecting himself with dinosaur DNA. Thank you, Stegron.
Yeah, and then, as for, you know, older Ben stuff, I would love to see them, you know, obviously when you get to Omniverse, you do the story of Max being missing. I do like that.
Right.
You know, you have Max being missing. You have him going on that search. Obviously, pace that shit a lot better. That's like one of the biggest things with early. It's like one of the biggest things.
Early Alien Force.
Early Alien Forces. It's paced like shit.
Yeah.
Pace the relationship. Dear God, pace the relationship between Gwen and Kevin much better. Because Gwen, like, instantly falls in love with Kevin, and it's like, what the fuck? Last time you guys saw each other, at least in our eyes, bro was trying to murk your cousin. I think...
Can you calm down a little?
Yeah, I'm like, I think you try to get in his pants a little too quickly, Gwen. Those teenage hormones doing shit, and they need to stop. Yeah, pace that shit better. So he's like, canonically name himself after anything clever. He just really liked Lord of the Rings and decided he's gonna make that a decently sized those teenage hormones doing shit. I'm sorry. That's just full. Like, I can't believe. I'm like, well, that's definitely a way to put it.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, pace that shit better, please. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And then, you know, have later Alien Force be a lot more focused on Ben training, you know, a new generation of plumbers, as, you know, he is, you know, he's still young, but he is, you know, a plumber himself and is certifiably taking on some real dangerous shit. Like, at that point, yeah, he's a kid, but he's also, you know, canonically squared off against Vilgax on multiple occasions and murked his ass on multiple occasions.
I still love the backstory of, like, of Grandpa Max in his prime, duking it out with Vilgax, and not just beating him, but he straight up sent that man into outer space by strapping him to a missile.
Reminds me of, I don't know which Batman movie this, like, which is from, but it's from one of the newer, like, DC animated movies where Batman's fighting some guy who's pretty sad. I think it's like an alternate dimension Batman. And my favorite line in that thing is it's so fucking cool. Batman's like, we both looked into the darkness, but when it looked back, you blinked. I'm like,
He was fighting Owlman, yeah.
Owlman, there we go, yeah. Fucking Owlman. And then it's like, you blink, like, oh shit. One of my favorite episodes, though, of Late Stage Ben 10, I think this was Ultimate Alien. I can't remember if it's Ultimate Alien or Alien Force. But, he's doing some training for the plumbers, and it's like their final test. They don't know that they're being tested, but Ben acts like he's gone traitor. And my God, I love that shit because Ben takes that shit serious. I mean, obviously he, pulls his punches so they have, a shot. Because if he wasn't pulling his punches, those bros would have been fucked. Grandpa read JoJo's Part 2. Read from Newer. Grandpa Max just don't give a shit, dude. Grandpa Max...
I don't even think that guy was using gadgets or anything. I think it was straight up hands.
Grandpa Max don't give a shit. Grandpa Max can and will fuck you up on a regular basis.
That guy is like in his 60s to 70s by the time of the first series of Ben 10, and he was still kicking ass.
Bro's like, yeah, I may be old, but I still got hands. Bill guy's like, yeah, you know what? It ain't worth it. Some point you gotta cut your losses.
Like he was still leading the plumbers up until his retirement. Like, holy.
Bro got shit. I do want
Ben
them
10
to...
versus the Pillar Man would go hard, actually. That's, you know what? I'd love that.
Ben 10 solo is your favorite verse, just because Ben does not give a fuck. Ben has ridiculous power. I do like the idea of when he's older, his parents figuring out about the Omnitrix.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know they did
yeah,
that
no, that's
in
fair.
one episode of, I think, of Alien Force, where it's like his parents find out and like they try to ground him. It's like, this is bullshit. You can't ground Ben. Can't ground the aliens. My favorite is when he during that episode is when Gwen and Kevin call him because they're being chased by like the Forever Knights or some shit. Oh no, they're being chased by the DNA aliens. And Ben's like, hold the phone up to them, and he just screeches echo into the phone and just fucks up the things. Dude, that's like, damn. Surprised the phone speakers didn't just break.
Yeah, I'm surprised the phone just didn't break.
It's just so funny. I'm just grounded. It's like, how the fuck you gonna ground a superhero? But I do like the idea that obviously they'd be worried about it and try to stop him from doing it, and then they realize, you know, he has a responsibility to do these things. He has this power. Because, I mean, that's effectively what a lot of Ben 10 was he has this power, and he feels like it's his responsibility. He starts to feel like it's his responsibility to, you know, protect people, kick ass with it. Yeah, there's a lot of shit I would love to see in a potential Ben 10 reboot. We've been talking about Ben 10 for like 30 minutes now.
We have been doing that.
Yeah, it's almost like I love that show a lot. Hey, we're actually, if you look there, we actually have a few people. Maybe we'll actually get something. Probably not. No hope for the rest of us. What was I gonna say? I was playing Blade and Sorcery last night, and that game is so fucking fun. It's just VR. It's like, you get
Fair enough.
shit in VR. It's, give me this shit. Yeah. Fucking remember I was rewatching Bakugan recently. Didn't finish it, but I watched a few episodes.
What are you gonna do?
Bum, 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 bum. The odds
are stacked against you.
Bum, 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 bum. Back against the wall. Gotta give it your This is the final stand. The power's in your hand. Two worlds collide. I love that shit. So
God.
For it's gone, gone, gone. This is Bakugan. Fucking Doom Dimension. In the Japanese version, it's at least called the Death Dimension.
The Doom Dimension.
Doom.
Not the Doom Dimension, bro.
Bro's going to the Doom Dimension. Doom, 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 doom.
Doomed.
It's one of my favorite gags from Invader Zim. I'ma sing the Doom song now. It's like the first episode too. I'ma sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 no one's as excited for Life Day as I am.
I am
Not
scientifically possible.
I just sometimes the fuck you die, bro. That's still not scientifically possible. It's like, holy shit.
Holy dude.
Even enough to come back the next day, and the next day, and the next day,
And the next day.
Phone for you, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So genuinely, just such a stupid ass gag.
Real.
God, I've been playing through the fucking singularity I'm on FGO. I'm loving the story so
nice.
far. Gotta be golden. It's also just terrifying the fact that we are just actively playing into Limbo's hands. Though I'm assuming this will finally end with Limbo finally fucking dead. Please.
Don't worry about it.
Let this asshole die already. I hate him. I hate him. When's the next time he's summonable on a banner so I can have him? Also, when are Ritsuka and Mash getting married?
What do you mean they're getting married? They're totally platonic.
Yeah, don't try that shit with me. I ain't stupid.
They're so platonic, guys.
I wasn't.
They're such
born
good
yet.
friends.
No. I'm sorry, that's not platonic.
They're such good friends.
No, that's
they're
not
holding
platonic.
hands platonically.
This is not platonic. No. It's about as platonic as Edgeworth and Phoenix. That's shit not platonic. I'm sorry. That's not how platonic works. You don't immediately get angry at someone flirting with your platonic friend. Thanks, Mash. Mash just gets offended the second anyone flirts with Ritsuka. It's so funny. She's like, excuse me. I have the fucking... Excuse me, do I need to shoot you with the black barrel? Yandere Mash is a terrifying thought, actually. Don't do that. Because, I mean, she has the power to fuck people up. Let's never forget this.
Yeah.
Mash chooses to be an eggplant. She can and will fuck up everything. By the way, I don't even know what I'm doing here with the fucking mech.
We still haven't done,
Yep.
We're still waiting, so, it has been, what, an hour?
Over an hour. It's 72
Oh,
minutes.
jeez.
Oh, fucking hell!
Oh, we're in.
All we had to do was bitch about it some more. Head cam about Ritsuka being like Mash's wingman and trying to give dating advice but being dog shit at it. You're kidding me. Who the fuck withdrew? Oh, thank you. Get your asses in here. Come on. 5 more DPS, 1 more tank. Get your asses in gear. Wake the fuck up. Wake up, samurai. Imagine if one of them was actually a samurai. I've been waiting for 2 hours. Come on, 2 more. Wake up. Wake up. Come on.
Come on.
Get up. Get your ass in gear. One more. Wake up. Come on. Gotta go get some. Fuck you. Final fucking DPS asshole. Alright, everyone get up. Come on. Everyone be ready. Ready up. Get your ass in gear. One more healer. Come on, yeah. Okay, one more DPS. Come on. Wake up. DPS. Come on. I swear the fucking DPS does this again. Thank you. Holy shit. Everyone's awake, finally. Light party. You know, I'm playing this. I have been waiting for over an hour. Also, hi.
Alexis Eels, Excalibur.
I like that. I was like, yeah. Alright, now you're gonna see why people don't want to do this dungeon.
Oh, fair enough.
But we're here, we're queer. I mean, Akina is. Akina is the big gay. We got a lot. We got an interesting group here. Let's see who we got. We got Jin. We got Don Quest, Mr. RJ. Yeah. Nanako Yoshino. Let's say Scooter. Fuck a Scooter. And that's our team over there. I was trying to see if we had any like references in our party. Because I remember there was a time where I was playing fucking PvP with Shiro Emiya. I can't see shit, by the way. I'm blind because there's so much fuck. Oh yeah, by the way, you will have to dodge balls like you do in the regular game. So there's that. Yeah, this is. Oh fuck, that's a lot of balls. Yeah, you will have to bullet hell sometimes, like you do in the regular game. Holy mother!
Fair enough.
Effect. Yeah, again, Tren, you think this is bad? Wait till we get to like the Dawn Trail Alliance raids. You just kind of hope and pray.
This feels like less particle effects than usual, to be honest.
Die, bitch. Alright, what's going on? Lasers? Okay, fuck your lasers. No, thank you. I'd rather not wait for that. Nah, don't worry. You'll just go entirely blind. It's so funny by the time you get to Dawn Trail and people are just... Like, you can't see shit. You're just like, well... Let's hope I don't die. Well, let's hope we don't cover them. Still wonder why that person's getting mugged. Well, let's hope we don't cover them.
Jeez.
Holy shit! They're fucking dropping the bombs on us. They're fucking carpet bombing us. Holy shit. Imagine just being a giant robot that has the ability to just randomly carpet bomb balls onto your enemy. Battle linearity. Believe in you.
Believe in the me who believes in you.
I told that the other night. The other night in what you call it, in VR chat, I was watching my friend Kumite, who was drunk playing chess, and I told him believe in the me that believes in you. So yeah, there was that. He actually won one game somehow. But I mean, to be fair, both players were drunk. So I'm sure that had something to do with it. I played one game of chess and won. Keep in mind, both me and my opponent were sober. Yeah, we weren't drinking because, you know, we weren't. And I somehow won my game, despite like my abysmal opening. I somehow managed to make the weirdest comeback in the world that shouldn't have worked, but through my impeccable planning of fuck it, we ball.
We take those.
I'm good at chess, I swear. You'd think I would be. I played it for like years, and then I stopped playing it.
Fair enough.
But, you know. Some dude's title is God of War. treasure are we? We're in A. We're in Alliance A. I will greed on both of these because you know what? I can put it in my witchcall, and then there's a chance I could use it. Except I probably wouldn't use that because that covers my eyes, and that's weird. But you know, I could do it. Yeah, there's a chance I could use any of these now because of the fact that soon enough Glamour's gonna be unlocked. So I'm just gonna greed on all the fucking Yorha gear because I love the Yorha gear, honestly. Like, if we manage to get, whether we get just the 2B dress, or if we get, like, some of the other gear from the raids, I want to try and make a glam set for, which I'll probably use for post Shadowbringers, using the Yorha stuff, because I actually really do like the Yorha stuff design. And I'm not just, and again, I'm not just talking the, the 2B stuff. I genuinely love all the Yorha stuff. Because it all looks really good, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, on my main, no, I don't think I do anymore. I think I'm using it for something on my main. I'm using some Yorha stuff on one of my classes on my main. I can't remember which one, though. I'd have to look again. Or at least I was. I might have stopped. Oh, no, you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm using one of the tops for Pictomancer. I think I'm using the caster top for Pictomancer, actually. Maybe. I don't remember. I'd have to look at all my fucking classes again on my main and figure out which one I'm thinking of. So I'm almost certain I was using some of the Yorha stuff on my main file for something. Because, I mean, it's good gear. And it looks pretty. And, like, it's definitely fitting for... Especially for my main. Like, some of the Yorha gear, I'll admit, isn't quite fitting for Akina personality-wise. But I love it so much that I'm willing to forgo my rule of personality. You know what I mean.
Right. Yeah.
Although none of it's too revealing, because that's the thing. If you've noticed, a lot of Akina's outfits have been more modest because it fits, you know, personality-wise. Oh, the Copy Factory is this fucking boss. I thought this was the second one, but no, this is the first one. Fuck this boss! Welcome to my fucking hellhole, anyway. We're going down the pit. Wait, which one is this the one I think it is? Yes, it is! Okay, well, it's not the one I thought it was, but it's the one, it is one of the two I thought it was. It's not the one I was initially thinking. In fact, this one's worse. What the fuck? I was giving it credit. No, I shouldn't. This one still fucking sucks. Yeah, because it's just, you know, a more modest outfit fits, like I was saying, more modest outfit fits Keenan's personality. Akina wouldn't wear anything too fancy or too revealing, effectively, because it doesn't make sense personality-wise, you know? And you gotta make, you know, when you gotta do this, you gotta make sure it fits your character's personality. Can't wait for Keith to play this game and join me in Fashion Fantasy 14.
Final Fashion 14?
Exactly. I can't wait for the, like, when you're actually able to get a fucking subscription to this game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whoa! Hi, buddy. Let's not do that one.
I've been seeing so much of the video game Dispatch on my timeline, dude.
Goddamn.
Bless you.
Sorry about that. I was about to sneeze for like a solid minute. Yeah, no, I've seen some stuff from Dispatch. My friend, one of my friends really likes it. He said it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's made by some ex-Telltale employees, and it looks genuinely good.
Yeah, I mean, I have my issue with Telltale games. In that I think Telltale got too comfortable with a formula and would not break from it.
That's
but
fair.
I think that Dispatch is pretty good. Like
yeah, for sure.
I have loud sneezes, asshole. I'm not the type of person who has fucking puppy sneezes. I have loud ass sneezes. was gonna say about something. Yeah. I kind of want to check out Dispatch at some point, but you know.
Yeah, I know Joseph wants to, so.
Yeah, I just have other stuff I need to play, and other stuff
For
I
sure.
want to do.
I myself need to pick up Silk Song, but don't worry about that.
I mean, you're doing Hollow Knight eventually.
Eventually.
You did
I've
say
actually
you did say you'd do it after Silk Song released, so you know.
Yeah. At the very least, I'm getting through the practice playthrough of the next video game that we're playing after Phoenix Wright. Oh, I mean, boy.
We've already said what it is, so it's not like you're
yeah, we do.
It's saying it'd be like me being secretive about what's coming after Emerald. It's like I already said it's coming after Emerald, so what does it matter? Plus, I fucking hate it anyway. I don't want to play that game. I'm playing it to appease Reyes and Frank, and that's about it. Like, I appeased Reyes and Frank this one time, and then it's like, yeah, you've never asked me for anything again. I'm not playing another FNAF game on this channel. I say, as I said, although I say that, I've said before, never say never. You never know what could come in the future. For God's sake, there's a chance that one day, one of us might play God of War. In which case, I don't know which one else it would be, but we also know that B will probably join us for the playthrough. Because B loves her Greek mythology.
Yep.
I mean, hey, I love Greek mythology too. I just fucking hate God of War. I mean, what? What? I mean, I don't mind the I don't mind the newer ones, the PS4 one. Good fucking lord, they are yeah, I don't mind the one on the PS4 and PS5. Well, I haven't played Ragnarok, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I don't mind the one on the PS4. I just, you know, if I'm playing a hack and slash style game, I'm gonna just play fucking DMC or Bayonetta or better. But my biggest problem with God of War is it's too up its own ass. Like, if that makes it, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is way too up its own ass about what it's doing. I'm like, come on. That's what I love about DMC and Bayonetta. It's like, yeah, I'm fucking juggling monsters in the air. Stop being up your own ass about it. You don't get to be up your ass when you're that type of game.
Like, Metal Gear Solid is a little pretentious, I suppose, like, sometimes with storytelling.
Yeah.
Which I suppose is part of its charm. But, like, I kind of like how buck wild Metal Gear Rising gets with it.
And even
because it kind of knows how ridiculous Metal Gear Solid itself is. So,
yeah, and to be fair, even Metal Gear Solid itself, for all it's worth, does understand when to put levity in and doesn't overly take itself seriously. It has moments of goofiness and levity.
Right.
Now again, I will admit that, yeah, you're right. Metal Gear can be a little up its own ass sometimes, and it does drive me insane when it gets too up its own ass. Like, come on, you stop trying to be as up your ass as you want to be. It'd be like if Death Stranding tried to be up its own ass while having Pecora in the game. It's like, come on. You can't be up your own ass and at the same time have, you know, a fucking VTuber in your fucking game. You can't do both at the same time. And luckily, like I said, Metal Gear tends to fall just short of that outside of 5. 5 is way too up its own ass. 5 is also a lot of other things. 5 has other issues other than being up its own ass. 5 has the issue of no one wanted to make that game, and it shows. Everyone just kind of wanted to be done. No one wanted to be working on that. I was like, please let me go home. I know you said Bakura, but for a second I thought I heard Bakura, like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh character. Yes, Bakura from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in Death Stranding. I can't believe they have British people in I can't believe they allowed British people in Death Stranding.
That. Oh no, Miko can't talk to British.
Yeah, Keith is in charge of the Devil May Cry series, and I'm in charge of the Bayonetta series. I don't know when that Devil May Cry playthrough's coming.
One day it will.
And then after that, you get to do Devil May Cry 2. Or you can compromise and do DMC Devil May Cry. Hey, guess what you have to do eventually anyway? Fuck you! We don't get to just acknowledge the good in the series, we gotta acknowledge the good and the bad. And don't worry, I get to do that too. I gotta fucking do shit I don't want to do. God's sake, I have to play fucking I gotta play the Arcanea games. Yeah, Arcanea. I gotta play both fucking Shadow Dragon and New Mystery, unless we split that in two, and one of us take one of us take the other. Either way, I'm still playing it. I'm still playing one of the two games, so... My point is, we don't get to just acknowledge the parts of a series we love, we also have to acknowledge the parts of a series we hate, unless it's just not worth the fucking effort. Hence, something like Final Fantasies 1 through 3. It's just not worth the fucking headache most of the time. Because, like, the most we're gonna get from, you know, frustration we're gonna get from... Oh, you know what else I get to suffer through? Sonic 06.
Oh, you know, boy.
I mean, you're gonna suffer with me, but, you know. What do you mean the game has a multiplayer that will show off?
Oh, no.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. I'll abuse the gem powers and you'll be Silver the Hedgehog.
Oh, jeez.
I'll abuse the gem powers and you'll be Silver the Hedgehog. I mean, what's the worst that could fucking happen? What, would you rather be Shadow? Exactly! No matter what, you lose. The answer is, do I want shit or do I want crap? Correct answer is neither. I want to die, because I'm playing Sonic 06. Oh, and also we get to get, you know, but you know, you just have to do the multiplayer. I have to get all the gold medals. What do you think sounds worse?
Oh, boy.
What do you think sounds worse? Having to play every stage multiple times, or having to just play through the multiplayer with me?
I'd rather be kicked in the balls or kicked in the balls hard.
Look, you can either kicked in the balls or have your balls cut off. It's your choice. I died horribly. I was too busy talking about people getting their balls cut off. Would you rather step in dog shit or human shit? They're both shit. Which one's worse? Vin Diesel's in there somewhere? Damn. Can't believe Vin Diesel is piloting a giant mech. You say tell others so they know they're not alone. Fuck no. Yeah, that's an actual thing you can do, and that's like part of the final boss of what you call it, of Nier Automata. You can choose to delete your entire save, and it will assist other people who are fighting the final boss later.
Nice.
Holy shit, lasers. Holy shit, it's a laser. I'm just pressing buttons.
Wow. We're just pressing buttons right now.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just pressing my buttons. Anyway, to go back to the thought I had a while ago, I can't read that right now. Like, I can't read that right now. I got robots.
Anyways, to go back to a thought I had a while ago before I got distracted and forgot to mention this. But even though I know it will never be anything like a mechanic in FGO, I feel like I still have a part of my brain that was rewired by getting to make my characters date in Fire Emblem Awakening. Wishes you wish you could make some sort of character, compare particular characters, make them work together as a unit, and get buffs. I think that'd be fun.
I wish
That's
you could.
fair.
I wish you could marry one of your servants in Fate Grand Order.
I know, 7. I know.
You know, the question is, which one would I marry? There's a lot of them I love. You know me.
I know.
What's this about me marrying Joltir? I didn't say anything.
Okay.
You know, it's getting like on the light here, so you don't die. Woo! Bye-bye! So long, gay Bowser!
So long, gay Bowser.
Mario, very homophobic of you. Be better.
So long, straight Bowser. Jesus.
You know, honestly, I don't know what the fuck that joke could have been, but it was funny, so it's good. I want to make my servers marry each other personally. Yes, let me make Mayrin and, what's his name get married? Princess Lailing. Or, you know, I could just marry Mayrin. I mean, what? I don't want to be stepped on by Mayrin. What? Who said that?
Doesn't Mayren have a husband already?
Maybe. Who knows? I just said I just wanted. I mean, I didn't say I wanted to step on me or anything. What?
Okay.
I didn't say anything. I swear. I'm innocent.
Okay.
You can't prove anything.
We can look in the VOD.
You know what? That's fair enough. But you can't prove anything. Without definitive evidence, I'll get Phoenix Wright to defend me. I'll be fine.
We can look in the VOD.
I'll get Phoenix Wright to defend me. I'll be fine. He'll bullshit his way through. Oh shit! I'm standing in a fire. We all know that. We all know that I won't get found guilty with Phoenix Wright as my lawyer. Oh yeah, you gotta break these now. Look, it's my fault Mayrin's hot. Who is trying to offer something? What is Neir trying to offer? Stop offering me shit. I refuse to accept your offer. No deal, Howie. I'm gonna press the button, you know. And I'm gonna keep opening crates, or suitcases, or boxes, or whatever the fuck. Am I making any sense?
You're making something.
I'm making pizza.
Pizza.
No person. I want Pizza willing to marry Musashi, despite them if memory serves never interacting. Because, admittedly, from what I've seen, I think it would be a fun dynamic. And I'm gonna start. No, Musashi has to marry like Billy the Kid, solely because she's weird.
Solely because she scares him.
Oh, fuck. Someone... Oh, no. Someone already... I thought someone initiated the boss fight, but no, someone initiated a ready check. Sorry, I'm not ready. I'm busy fucking around in the cutscene. It's the one controlling the machines. I like the sister. Oh, hi, Two. Hi, 9S. Android, your HUD number 9, type S. Now
Doesn't Kyle McCarley voice 9S, or am I?
think so. That sounds right. I mean, you can.
That's crazy.
Let's say you got Google.
Let's see here. Let's see. 9S voice actor. Yeah, it's Kyle McCarley. That's crazy.
I was like, it
Thank
sounds
you.
right, but I'm not.
Thank
gonna,
you, Shinji Mato.
I was like, I'm not gonna confirm or deny anything, mostly because I don't remember.
I'm sure there are a lot of people I'm pretty sure are scared of Musashi. It doesn't matter the way you think it does.
You see, one can marry Saber Musashi, one can marry Berserker Musashi. And I'm not talking the Berserker Musashi from Samurai Remnant, I'm talking the Summer Musashi, who's also a Berserker.
Ah, the Americaboo.
You know what? That's the one that can marry Billy the Kid.
Oh no, she's got a gun now.
Who gave her a gun?
Someone very irresponsible.
I like how Trent's like, I want my servants to marry each other, and I'm like, let me marry Jaltir or any of the other servants I'm obsessed with. Ereshkigal. You know, any of them really. Any of the ones that I constantly obsess over for the sole reason that I don't have a problem. Keith is the one with the problem.
Sorry.
Claire Revelt.
And
Sarah Valentine.
And what about it?
Miyamoto Musashi.
What about it?
You know exactly what about it. Off he goes. Oh no! Yeah, he's just gonna kind of carpet bomb the stage for a while. So just, you know, don't get carpet bombed.
You know what? That's so
Yeah,
fair.
I got carpet bombed. Remember when I said not to get carpet bombed? I got carpet bombed.
You got carpet bombed. Yeah, it happens.
And then, oh no! I got fucking stuck in the animation lock for a second. Still a fair amount of that for, like, they've definitely greatly reduced it since, you know, like, Heaven's Ward and all that. But, holy shit, there's still quite a bit of animation lock when you're a Dragoon. Because all your leaps and stuff, you're, kind of stuck for a little bit. Get to the tank! Take out the tanks! Just stab them with knives and lances. The fact that we have only one more side quest run in what you call it is insane. Like next week we're doing more main story, and then after that, you know, even more main story. But pretty soon we're gonna be doing when he does this, get behind the tank. Pretty soon we're gonna be doing, you know, end game.
That's crazy,
Excited
dude.
to fuck up Crow, and then we get to Joseph's favorite.
Wow.
With Joseph did say there is a chapter he wants to try and be there for in what you call it?
Oh yeah, for CS3.
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't blame him. It's a good chapter.
Fair enough.
By the way, this fucking cover of Weight of the World is really good. I haven't really talked about it yet, but like this cover of Weight of the World kind of slaps. I mean the combination of the Yorha music and of the Neir music with Final Fantasy XIV scoring is really fucking good.
Yeah, I'll bet.
To like, it absolutely fucking hits. I still love Weight of the World.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Even if our words seem meaningless, it's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I wish that somehow, yeah, I could save every one of us. Truth is maybe if we keep believing our dreams will come alive. Almost to the, we still have that, we have meter, if we get to like, once we get to 3, whoa, this is a horrible position to be in. Once we get to 3 on the witch call it, I will probably use my noble, my noble phantasm, what?
My noble phantasm.
My limit break. You know. God, I love the dragon dive. It's so cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, one of the bosses in like the one boss I'm super excited about, it does the craziest shit when you try to limit break it. Like if you try to DPS limit break it, it gets invulnerability.
Oh.
It just invulns through your limit break. You cannot limit break that ball. I mean, you technically can. You just have to time it right, because you have to like cancel out and then do it right as the invul is wearing out, so it can't do it again.
Ah, I see.
But it's real. I mean, it's really cool that that's like a mechanic. Fuck yeah! First law. Well, bro's dead. We killed him.
Oh, I can't believe Nine's died.
Oh yeah, the pods are. Got them from here. Wait, no they're not. That's a lie. I'm lying. I'm stupid. Alright? Am I dumb? Am I being dumb? Oh, this is where the storage, I thought that came from the final one. Can I please get something from this fucking raid? Don't make this be a entire waste of my life. I thought those were from the second one. Oh my god. The last one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I rolled shit on all of that. Well, that's life. Let's see if I get any of it. Probably not, because I rolled a 34 and a 20, meaning I'll have to do this again on my own time. Yep, I'm gonna probably have to do this again on my own time. Yes! We got it! We got the 2B armor!
Woo!
That's what I was hoping for, was the 2B armor primarily. We'll definitely probably be using parts of that. And off screen, I'll probably do this a few more times, try and get some more armor pieces so I can make a good armor set. I like the hold up. Wait.
Hold up.
Hold it.
Wait a minute.
Food, look up, put some liquor. I don't even like that song. I never liked that song. In you know, film like that song, what is it called? Uptown Funk. Yeah. I never liked that.
Fair enough.
I can't remember the name of it for a minute.
Dang, Nines, calm down.
God, I do love the design of 9S's sword, like the bronze.
Mm-hmm.
Love that shit. Holy fuck! Bye, Nines!
Oh, just straight up fallen.
We did it! We killed 9S. Don't tell Reyes. There may be others lying in wait. We should withdraw. I wish that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. The truth is that I'm only one. Maybe if I keep believing my... Kanog was... I'm trying to remember which one Kanog... No, I can Google to figure out which one, because you were the sister, I remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one's the sister, which one's the brother. So give me 1 second, because I can use Google to figure that out. Okay, Kanog is the brother. She just collapsed. That was not his voice. What was his voice? It was it was kind of southern. She just collapsed. One minute she was walking ahead of us, and the next, well, as you see here. Though after all that, perhaps the greatest shock is that you're still standing. I'm impressed, and a little bit scared. Truly, you were wasted on petty errands that everyone else put you up to, including you. So I recently found this one fucking TikTok thing for Marvel Rivals, specifically the guy doing a monologue as the Punisher, and like I already liked it because it's weirdly high effort for what you'd expect. But my supremely fucked up fate brain I now have, I can no longer unimagine it as basically anything but a monologue from Billy. But if he was just a fucking asshole, is now stuck. So what you're saying is Billy Alter.
Billy Alter is crazy. Anyways. Oh, are you feeling better? Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's Vav again. More importantly, who is that boy in the black? How is he controlling the machines?
Not a boy, an android. An advanced machine designed in imitation of mankind. Same as me. Oh, shit. You're a machine?
But that's impossible. It's hard enough to make a fully functioning Ironbeard, or a wind-up automaton that bears a passing resemblance to a real person. To create machines that look and act like you, and look and act and fight like you do.
Who could possibly have done such a thing? And how? But, fine. Let's say for a moment that I believe you. Why would one of these androids want to attack us?
Sorry, I just had to listen to the song for a bit. It's so good. I don't know, but he's not the only one out there. And if the other androids come looking for these ruins, I can't promise they won't be just as aggressive. Anyone who gets in their way could be in terrible danger. This whole place could be in danger. If they're anything like what we just saw, I don't like our chances. Okay, gonna leave it for y'all later. I'll put it here or just DM it to one of you. Well, I mean, the only one you could DM it to is Keith, because you only have Keith. You don't have my Discord.
Yeah. Don't be silly. We have our clever minds. We have loads of explosives. We have an exceptionally violent assistant, and we even have an android of our own.
Exceptionally violent assistant. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My system took too much damage in that battle. I don't think I'll be able to function much longer. I can only tell you what you need to do. Deep within the ruins lies the key. Find it. With it, we can stop them. The machines, the androids. With it, you can restore. Restore functionality, maybe? What the hells was that about?
Oh, a very promising discovery is what? Oh-ho!
I had to play the oh-ho soundbite.
So we must persevere. Onward, inward, away!
I don't know why, but we're doing an alliance raid reminded me of the Stormblood one, where we had the Moogle who smoked 30 packs an hour. And also DM it to Keith. Fair enough.
I knew there was something of value in there. And once we get our hands on it, they'll see. They'll all see.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, nothing? What? Did you hear something? The real question is, how do we pack more explosives in this? Maybe we can fit some on your back as well. You are coming along, right? Oh, who am I kidding? I know you wouldn't miss it.
How charming that you continue to pretend to care about my opinion. I like the idea that Akina became a bit sassier after Endwalker. You know, she grew up with just, you know, having a bit more courage and all that. She grew to be a little bit sassier.
Right.
Trent has linked it to me now. Thank you, Trent.
Yes, yes, we both know you're loving this. And I have a present for you. Feast your eyes on this. It's a one-of-a-kind recording device, the Portable Archive. If you spot anything odd, anything at all, march right up to it and let this collect its data. Then we'll have a nice set of records to review. I know, we're brilliant. Anyway, find a place for that in your pack, and
and do take care of what other preparations need doing. We'll be ready to go when you are.
Alright. Well, we're not gonna do more tonight, but we've cleared the first of the Neir raids. So, under our collections menu, we now have... Fuck, where is it? Companion, guarantee, character, gold cells for duty. Collection, there it is. We have portable archive, there it is. Gimme. So yeah, there's no data to display right now because we don't have anything. Story of my life. Billy Alter, my own supremely fucked up servant idea I gotta tell you about. Well, you can tell us about it because I'm gonna go, because we're about to end off, but I'll let you tell this real quick.
Yeah.
And while you do that, I will go to the Crystarium and put these new armor pieces in my glamour dresser. Do I only have 18 glamour prisms? Holy shit. Unless those are clear prisms, and I have more glamour prisms. Nope, those are clear prisms. Do I have glamour prisms? Fuck. Unless I have one of my retainers holding them, because I have a bunch of shit in my saddlebag. I mean, I could turn these into glamour prisms eventually if I fucking got the stuff to craft it. I think actually you're holding most of my fishing gear. Eventually, you realize once you know we're in the end game and all that, we'll be doing shit like fishing and all that. Like once we're, waiting on updates and stuff.
Right.
We'll be doing stuff like fishing and all that in between.
Woo, fishing! Hell yeah!
Alright, let's store these new things we just got. Boop-a-doop-boop. I have a lot of... I have a tri-spear. Do I have this in my... Oh no, I already have one in my glamour dresser. I don't need that there. That I need to keep... No. Do I need to get that? No, I don't. Why is that in my... I don't know, I'll figure that out later. Okay. So we got this. Just look. Ooh, I actually kind of like that hood. I know it covers my eyes and all that, and I said I'm not the biggest fan of covering my eyes, but I do kind of like the hood. I'm sure I can make something work with that with something. Anyway, this is the... Oh yeah, Alpha Gillimer. So this is what the... There's that. There's the dress. There's the gloves. There's the leggings, and there's the boots. Put it all in there.
Ooh. Shorten it a lot. Servant calls itself something like Voyager Altar, but it's actually somehow a physical manifestation of the Challenger disaster.
Huh.
Oh.
That's an interesting idea, honestly.
That's... Oh.
That is an interesting idea.
Wait, that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what Koyanskaya is. It's a manifestation of the, what's it called? The meteor.
Yep. Gwen's guy is so fucked.
Yeah, the Tunguska meteor impact.
Yeah, if we show off this real quick while we're finishing off, where is... Sucks I didn't get any of the other Yorha stuff. I only got, like I didn't get any of the tops or anything. But I do have... But that's what the dress looks like. Yeah, no, I can just... I'll just the easy way. So this is what the top looks like. Which honestly, I could use that for some good glams. I might save it. I might not use it post Shadowbringers. I might save it for Endwalker.
Hmm.
And do something with it for Samurai. Because I think it would fit Samurai more than Dragoon. I'll figure it all out. I mean, we'll also see what I get from, future runs. For all I know, I'll get something good. No, it's not you. Hang on, wrong retainer. Do you have my fishing gear? Forget what I have you with. Oh yeah, you have a lot of my fishing gear. You have a lot of random bullshit. goddamn, I've given you a lot of cowboy and the cowboy stuff. You also have 139 spoon worms. Like I said, you have my fishing gear.
Spoon.
You have my fishing gear.
Peak. All I have for ideas other than the concept is just having the NP that kills itself because, well, you know why. So it's an interesting enough concept to get a little excited about. Yeah, yeah. Then no, I can definitely see it.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. Anyway,
Mhm.
that does it for tonight. We have finished. We got one of the Yorha raids down. Hashtag robot. Alright, tomorrow is nothing because it's Monday and we don't do anything on Monday. It's Tuesday. This coming week should be relatively normal. Meaning, you know, we got the Tuesday, we got the fucking Ace Attorney. Wednesday we'll get the more Final Fantasies. Thursdays we'll be doing the fucking I know I sound drunk. We'll be doing the Trails of Cold Steel 2. Friday we'll be doing Lego Star Wars. Saturday we'll be doing Pokemon Emerald, most likely and hopefully. This person's playing
That should be
Fossil
it.
Fighters for the first time. I don't want to go raid them because I want to wait to experience Fossil Fighters for the first time, like when we're playing it. So we're gonna go raid Ryuk's. No, they're on BRB right now, but it'll be fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. I'll see you guys back here on Tuesday for Ace Attorney. We're almost done with the, in fact, we may be finishing. We'll probably finish the third case.
Oh, dang.
Jesus Christ, we're
Well,
almost done. Bye for now.
later, gamers.